Well, a very brave move by the captain. Rahul Dravid decided to come to open the innings. He's been a real wall for the Indians for a long period of time. Decided to come as an opener. I'm not really sure how good a decision is this. India really need him, and early on with the ball in Shoaib's hand, it'd be not easy to bat against.
Shoaib Akhtar, it will be to commence. Knocked him straight away. Short delivery to start with, taking evasive actions. Leg by signaled. Did it get Virendra Sehwag on the helmet?
What a delivery. An excellent delivery to start off. It can really shake the batsman. You get hit very first ball. Well, I thought it hit him on his head, but no. Hit him on the bat. It could have gone anywhere. Lucky that he went for the boundary.
Was signal leg buys. It's happened twice. Waka, you and me on air. Yesterday, Mohammad Yusuf. And today, Virendra Sehwag. Slower delivery, straight on.
Well, it looked like that it hit him in his on his head, but it hit the bat. Risky, kept his bat up. Could have gone anywhere. Lucky that he's still there. Well, doesn't really matter because I don't think Rudy picked it up, but Rudy also thought that it's hit him on his head. Gave a leg buys. Very senior umpire Rudy.
This should be leg buys. Keep an eye on Rudy. Yes, it is.
Lights are on here at Gaddafi Stadium. It's getting a little cloudy. But overall, the light is not bad at the moment. But I don't know how long the umpires think that this light is good enough to especially bat against Shoaib Akhtar and Mohammad Sami's pace.
Yeah, the last delivery, 148.6 k's per hour. That would also be a significant factor.
It's just a loosener here.
A loosener? He's got 4 slips in a gully to Dravid. Again, a good delivery. Gets off the mark, Rahul Dravid, but was in an awkward situation. Got himself into a tangle.
Well, he hasn't really opened for a while now, so it's going to be something new for him. That one just kicked off. That's what pace can make a difference. That's what we've been talking about in the Pakistani innings. They didn't really have enough pace to threaten the batsman. And you can clearly see as the Dravid even struggled on that ball, although he's probably one of the best defensive batsmen you'll see in the game.
Yeah, the pace you were talking about, also the extra bounce. Rahul Dravid in the air, off the ground, but the ball still hitting him on the shoulder of the bat. Just look at that, off the ground. He can bend his back, Shoaib Akhtar.
It's always very difficult to come just before the interval. Still probably, say, 12 to 13 minutes to tea. It's always difficult to bat in that span of time, especially when the lights are on. Field there, 3 slips in a gully. And you'll probably see this field for a longer period of time. Pakistan has got plenty of runs to defend. There you go. That's a good field position where he's got a field at short point.
Gets off the mark. Typical Sehwag fashion. Likes to score in boundaries and gets off the mark with the last ball of the first over for a boundary. It's 10 for no loss. Huge grunt, but a great shot from Dravid. Looking for the Yorker was Shoaib Akhtar. Doesn't get it right. The margin of error very minimal. And Dravid picks up a glorious boundary to end the fifth over. It's 22 for no loss. So it's tea time here at the Gaddafi Stadium. Day 2 in this first test match in the Allianz Cup. Pakistan won the toss and did extremely well. A huge score. And India in reply, 22 for no loss.
Maybe he'll have a lighter bat when he's facing the new ball and then turn to a heavier stuff later on. Now that is quite sloppy cricket from Pakistan. That ball has run away for extra runs. 4 conceded. I think fielding side was not prepared to back or even take that return from Shoaib Malik.
Not quite sure what happened there, but Rahul Dravid ended up with 4 more runs to his credit. India quickly 34 without loss. They need a good solid start. Rahul Dravid has come in to open. Coming in to open, well, he's sent the right signals. He's leading from the front. It's an aggressive stance. Captain coming in to open. And I think, you know, if you consider, Ramiz, that the resources that are there for him, I think this is probably the best utilization of them rather than having Sourav Ganguly open. He's got him where he thinks he'd perform the best in the middle order. So that strengthens the middle order. And he's been coming at 3 a lot. Almost playing the new ball, so he shouldn't have too many problems.
Good channel from a fast bowler. Imran Farid is on for Mohammad Yusuf. Got 100 in a practice game against India. Not exactly a practice game. They call what? Side match. Side matches.
It's getting slightly dark here. It's clouded over. The lights have come on. And you have the Pakistani paceman bowling at about 150 plus every delivery. So it's not an easy time there for the Indian openers at the moment. 3 slips and a gully. Staring at 600 plus. And Shoaib Akhtar steaming in.
Not only do they have to look out for his fast ball, but also his slow delivery that dented England quite badly in that last series. But he's got to put it away. Rahul Dravid is professional enough, capable enough to know that his job is to focus on the delivery and not to worry about the light at this stage, because that can easily put you off focus. And also out there, he's got to think like a batsman, forget about the captaincy hassles. This could turn out to be a brave move. Rahul Dravid has decided to open himself, and as Arun Lal was just mentioning, send a strong signal to the dressing room and also to the opposition that I'm here to challenge you.
It's not easy to remain positive in circumstances like the way they've had to face in the last 2 days. But certainly the Indians need to fight and fight hard if they have to salvage anything from this game.
Fight fire with fire. Good opening start can give them that platform, and this pitch is playing easy enough really for the middle order really to come and repel the attack. His focus is immaculate. He's always thinking about the next delivery. He draws away from the challenge because Shoaib Akhtar is taking his time. .34 without a wicket. Shot one in the end. Well played. It appeared for a second or so that it had got big on him.
Was in a good position, and well, that required some doing to play it from there. It did become big on him. Ideally, he would have wanted to leave this one, but he couldn't.
Plenty of classy Indian batting to come. Shoaib Akhtar, will he enjoy the conditions? 5 overs, none for 14. Not off his full run-up. Pakistan would want a fit Shoaib Akhtar coming hard at India very early in the day.
All a matter of getting through these opening overs. Rahul Dravid, excellent temperament. He won't be too worried about spending time at the crease and not getting runs. It's very important that he spends the time there, sees off Shoaib Akhtar in particular, and then progress from that. Dean Jones was making the point yesterday that it's ideal for the Indian batsmen to think about just batting. Good batsmen on this pitch get in, they can get big scores.
This time he'll pick up a run. He's very strong in that area. I remember India, in fact Australia it was, that numbed him through that area by plotting ring of fielders on the onside for Rahul Dravid. Shoaib Akhtar, it's been a ginger start. We haven't seen a free-flowing Shoaib Akhtar, and reason could be this. Yesterday, his ankle area was heavily strapped. Feeling the pinch, the pain. He had problems with the landing zone as well. Catch it was the initial call, but he plays this shot really well, Virender Sehwag. Pretty much intentional.
Pretty safe shot once there's no third man in place, even if it carries a bit further in the air than he was expecting. There's no one down in the third man region to run in and take the catch. All he has to do is make sure that he gives himself the extra room so that the ball doesn't follow him and cramps him, and then that way he'll just hit it over the top of gully and not to gully.
This time he withdraws from the challenge. A smart operator Virender Sehwag. He'll pick up the deliveries that he wished to hit. There's a lot of method in his hitting. Ducks into that one. Shoaib Akhtar 76. Shoaib Akhtar's ended the over 76 without a wicket. Just one slip and a gully in place now, so Pakistan not over-attacking, which is good thinking on part of Inzamam ul Haq. You've got to place the fielders where you think that the ball will travel. It's very unlikely that the ball will travel in the slip cordon on a flat pitch like this.
There's enough encouragement out there for the bowlers from the fielders. They'll be trying to lift the spirit of their fast bowlers in particular.
I always feel that you have a chance against Virender Sehwag if you can set up a one-day field for him in a test match innings, because he likes to play hard through the line of the ball at times uppishly. Down the leg side. You know that you can feel that he's not yet fully involved, Shoaib Akhtar, in the show. It's been a slow start from him. Not very eager to come hard at the batsman. He's trying to size up his fitness. That front foot and the back leg does take a lot of pounding, Mikey.
Certainly does. And we saw earlier on, Rami, the fact that he was trapping his ankle yesterday. Ultra motion just showing you there exactly how much pressure your legs go through as a fast bowler. And if you're not absolutely sure about the strength of your ankle or the solidity of that foothold when you get there, you will hold a bit back. You will be pretty much in second gear instead of being in top gear. And there he is again, just fiddling around with the footholds. They look good to me. It looks smooth. Left foot landing quite steady. It's not shifting. No turning of the ankle. So there shouldn't be a problem.
Wants to adjust the fielder at short leg. Salman Butt under the helmet. It's a no ball. Some fast bowlers, Mikey, do have a lot of issue with where they land. I think bowlers that have a longer leap and jump do want to have that area absolutely settled. Whereas I remember someone like Wasim Akram never used to have a problem because he didn't have that leap. So it could be different for different bowlers. And he's way over this time, Shoaib Akhtar.
Yes, Wasim Akram was a bit lighter on his feet than most fast bowlers because he didn't really slam that front foot down. He used to just run through the crease. He was like Malcolm Marshall, running through the crease instead of actually slamming that front foot down and really powering over the front leg.
That was intentional. Another boundary, well struck. Very difficult to nominate the fielder in the right place when someone is playing an uppish cut shot. You've got to be lucky really to be underneath the ball.
You have to be very tall to get to that. I don't think even Joel Garner would have been able to take a catch off that shot in the gully region. They were hoping it would carry down to third man, but wide of third man and wouldn't have carried on the full anyway.
This partnership 89, he's on 49. Another cracking shot. What a way to get to your 50. Reaching it with a lot of style. It's been a blistering knock. 11th Test match 50. This has been a good positive response from Indian batting.
I don't think it's going to be very fruitful to bowl outside the off stump to Virender Sehwag. Not that wide of off stump at any rate. I think you need to be a bit straighter. Bring that bat pad into play. Inside edge onto the pad or onto the thigh pad. Well, he's happy. He enjoys batting against Pakistan. 3 half centuries now. A double century as well as a couple of other centuries. So he has them all. Half century, century, double century, triple century against Pakistan. It's 9-3 without loss.
This must be good fillip for the rest of the Indian batting lineup. This brilliant opening start. Courtesy Sehwag Dravid. 79 for 7. Went at a brilliant pace to get those runs. Catch it. Well, short leg was interested, but I think he was not in the right position because in the end, Virender Sehwag will be pretty happy to be at the non-striker's end.
Ended up being behind square this catch. And of course, forward short leg is exactly as the position stated. He was forward of square. If you're going to be thinking about bowling these short balls to Virender Sehwag and attacking his body, you need 2 men there, the forward short leg and the leg gully. At the moment, Inzamam Haq is seemingly trying to use 1 man to cover 2 positions. He has brought him a lot squarer, just on square leg.
Once again, working the ball away with his wrist towards the onside. Virender Sehwag, once again, special innings. Such a good timer of the ball. And he needed this boost early on in this tour. India need to have him in good form to challenge Pakistani bowling attack. Some lovely shots, delicately play that cut shot and then a blistering cut shot this morning to raise to 50 in no time.
Lots of boundaries. Hits the ball very hard, Virender Sehwag. Very good time of the ball.
Well, they had 2 fielders there now, but that ball still misses them. Nasty delivery, very good delivery from Shoaib Akhtar. Everything went according to the script, except that the ball did not lodge in the hands of one of those close-in fielders.
Yes, this is not a well-controlled stroke. This is just a matter of it going a lot finer than the fielder. Had absolutely no control over that, Virender Sehwag. Has never really been too comfortable with bouncers directed at his body.
It's another no ball. Rudy Kurtzen is marking the line. Just over.
Giving absolutely nothing away, Rudy Kurtzen.
Mohammad Sami is quick, but not quick enough to stop a run. They've had an incident-free test match so far. Rudy Kurtzen and Daryl Hare. I think it's got him thinking about that shot delivery. He wasn't in control on that occasion. Verinder Sehwag. Nadeem Gore is the third umpire. And Mr. Madugale from Sri Lanka. There's a hesitation, but let's still make it. India now exactly 100 without a wicket.
Along here at the moment, 5 runs and over, 104 for no loss. Let's just have a look at some of the ultra motion vision that we've got here, this new innovation that we've got in the television world here. Here it is slow, the ball hitting. Oh, that's got to hurt, doesn't it? It's almost like Edward Scissorhands in that movie.
But
His figures went everywhere.
But the good thing about it is they didn't get jammed between ball and handle, so that's probably what saved him. It probably hit all 4 fingers on its way to the fine leg boundary.
We spoke to Sachin Tendulkar earlier today, and we were talking about the extra fiberglass he puts on the bottom hand on his gloves. And this is one of the reasons why. Where it hits, it's what we call getting jammed. It hits the index finger and the middle finger. Look at the power of that. And you could almost understand a player splitting his webbing there. Oh, that's unbelievable vision. And that, would that have been out if he was caught with his hand off the blade?
Yes, I think the glove was on the handle when that first on impact, and then it was sort of pushed away with the power of the delivery.
I'll tell you what, it is good vision for the cricket manufacturers to understand the impact of the ball. I never ever had this vision before.
Another thing that you could use this ultra motion vision for is, in case you're undecided whether that was out or not, the umpires could definitely take a closer look. That technology is pretty well developed for me.
Well, it's knocked his hand off the bat through the impact, so it would have been out if it was caught, of course. But that's amazing vision, and more importantly, it just goes to show those first 2 fingers on these bottom hand are very important to add more protective tape or cushioning in there. And that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get it up around his throat so he can hit those gloves and balloon to that leg gully position.
No, I think that's a great idea, especially with Virendra Sehwag, that he's got these two fielders, the two close-in fielders on the onside. There's a short leg and there's a backward short leg. But I'm getting the impression that he's getting a little carried away with the short stuff. He's getting a little predictable. Got to bowl a lot more up front and then, just surprise them with one well-directed one.
Yeah, I think the Yorker, he's trying to get him on the back foot, get in between the ears of Rahul Dravid. Shoaib Akhtar, he'll bounce him, and maybe the sharp Yorker or even that fantastic slow ball that he bowls so well. He's trying to set him up here. Wow. There you go.
Well, that was the slow one, and judging from the effort that he expended bowling that slow one, it requires a lot, because we heard a massive grunt before he let that slow one go.
Well, you think that's the little trigger to pick it up? I just think
Could very well be.
I think Rahul Dravid's been around a bit. He's faced a few fast bowlers in his time, and he knows exactly what he's trying to do to him. Mind you, I'm talking my own opinion. When I didn't like a leg gully around the corner. Once you do that, if he bowls it short, I'm going after it. I'm not going to play a defensive shot there. I'd rather go out in an attacking shot than going out of defending a ball away. End of another good over there. India. This is Shoaib Akhtar hitting the hands there of Sehwag. Here it is with the ultra motion, the impact there. Can't believe how hard that's hit those hands. Took the hand right off the bat. Now here's the release time, 93 miles per hour. And by the time it gets at the batsman's fingers, bang, 73. So that's how much it changes. And because of this flat batting pitch. Some of the planes that we've got around Pakistan Airways. And Shoaib Akhtar was saying, well, how come he gave him the light? They smashed me. But it's been a very good performance here by the Indians. Ian Fraser there, and on this, one of the best batting pitches I've seen in a long, long time. Arun, it's just offering nothing at all for the bowlers on both teams.
Absolutely right, but the Indians have to be commended because they were really taken apart and the morale must have taken a beating. Psychologically they were down, but they've come back very strongly with 132 without loss, and they've done it in quick time. So they've really come out positive, and so far so good for the Indians. There's a long way to go yet, still trailed by 547. So really they can't be looking at the scoring, the rates or the distance that they have to travel in this match. They've really got to keep their wickets intact. They've got to stay focused and play naturally.
Shoaib Akhtar and Cameron Akmal just having a little word there. Sometimes keepers say something to the faster bowlers.
Shoaib Akhtar to start from the FC College end. He's bowled 9 overs, 3 maidens. He's been good since morning. Hasn't really picked up the wicket, but he's trying his level best to give a breakthrough here to Pakistan. There we go.
That was quick. He's going to be used in short spells, and he needs to bowl quick.
That one took off. Wasn't really short, but got a little bit of a help from the wicket, and really surprised Kamran Akmal there behind the wicket. I'm not really sure if it's got to do with the weather. That the wicket might have just gone a little bit quicker. It's overcast. You might have a little bit of a swing there for Shoaib Akhtar.
Lots of protection on the leg side. There's a leg gully, square leg and a mid-on. He's tried to bowl into Rahul Dravid's ribcage. Shoaib Akhtar.
Well, when you have almost 700 runs on the board, you don't expect only one slip, but then Zamamul Haq decided to just give one slip and spread his fielders around. He knows the goodness of the pitch, so anything goes in the air, he wants to make sure that it's taken. So I don't think it's going to go into the slips, or it's going to carry to the slips. So it's a good decision by him that putting one slip and spreading his fielders around. He's got a sort of fourth, or you can call it a gully there. .145, 90 miles an hour. That's pretty quick.
Just having a word, Rudy Kurtzen, with Virendra Sehwag, and I guess it's about the last ball before lunch. Danish Canaria, that's on the left of your screen. Virendra Sehwag was the man on strike. And to your right, it's Mohammad Sami, and Virendra Sehwag again was on strike. Sehwag did not pick up a single before lunch, but he retained strike. That's a mystery. Wants one, Dravid.
I think the umpires were too worried about the light. That's why they didn't really note who's facing just before lunch. And Sehwag took the initiative to just go and bat again. I'm not really sure what both the umpires were thinking. They've been just too worried about the lights.
Didn't recognize the batsman, poor light.
They shouldn't be there in the middle then. That means Rahul Dravid shouldn't be still facing. It should be Sehwag facing this over, because the only run came in the last over was a boundary from Sehwag. But never mind, it's all gone.
He's been having a long chat, Greg Chappell, with Gautam Gambhir, now with the other opener, Wasim Jaffer.
Well, I'm not really too sure that talking to a youngster for that long. We saw him talking for a good half an hour, 40 minutes. That's nicely bowled there by Shoaib Akhtar. 27 overs gone, 136 for no wicket. I mean, you don't really have to go in if the light's bad. I mean, I don't see any difference what it was about 10 minutes, 15 minutes ago. And umpires decided to go in. When the lights are on, you don't really, they're hitting boundaries. I don't see Sehwag having any problem against both these bowlers. But I know they're going to take the light because they don't want to play for too long. They don't want to give Pakistan any chance. But I don't really understand this theory of lights on and playing and then coming off. ICC got to do something about it.
145 for no wicket. Sehwag on 96 of just 80. Let's hope there's some more play on day 4.
Still striving for some pace here, Shoaib Akhtar. He has been bothering Rahul Dravid a bit with a few short balls. Saw a good short ball yesterday that Rahul Dravid managed to keep down, falling well short of the man at Gully.
Shoaib Akhtar bowled 10 overs yesterday, bowled well. Bowled 4 maidens, 34 for no wicket. Pakistan still waiting for their first breakthrough.
First run this morning.
Both these batsmen are playing their natural game. Rahul Dravid as always being a wall. It's been very, very straight. He hasn't really tried anything silly. He's just being very focused, very compact. On the other hand, Sehwag is very aggressive as always. Loves to play stroke. That's his strength. He says, if I can play stroke, if I can hit the ball, I don't really have to block it. There you go, 96. Just faced 89 deliveries. Amazing thing is that he hit 20 boundaries. That's amazing.
It's a fast outfield, and he said that they have been preventing his singles, so he's hitting fours. What perhaps Pakistan need to start thinking about is preventing those fours. We saw yesterday at times Shoaib Akhtar banging the ball in short, looking to get into the rib cage of Sehwag. He had a forward short leg. He had a man at leg gully as well. He is bringing that forward short leg in now. Wasn't there for the first delivery. In comes a short leg. No leg gully in place yet though. Almost right back.
Sehwag has struggled early on, especially against the new ball with that short delivery coming into him. He was, I think, expecting a short delivery on his back foot. Almost carried to Shoaib Akhtar. It's a little bit of reverse swing, as you can see the shine toward the right hand side of the bowler's hand. Not very far from Shoaib Akhtar.
Great umpire Rudy Kurtzen here. Leg by as it is.
As we've been talking about this pitch, no pace at all. Shoaib Akhtar banging that one and looking for that ball to rise a bit more, but so easy for the batsman to just play down. Have a look at the pitch this morning. Nothing has really changed. A bit of foot marks with the bowler's spikes, but this pitch, if you go back and see in the first morning, is exactly the same. Nothing has changed. Maybe a touch wider these cracks, but hasn't really made any difference, especially when the cloud covers are on. I don't think it's gonna do anything, not even turn. No pace, nothing.
I suppose the only thing that someone like Shoaib Akhtar at his pace can hope for is a few balls keeping low. If he bowls straight enough and a few balls keep low, that could create a problem or two. Apart from that, not much help, not much encouragement there.
Well, normally, Qaddafi Stadium pitch, if you go back in 90s and 80s, normally pitches are pretty good. I haven't seen anything like this in my 20 years being around this stadium. This has been the flattest I've seen.
Overbowled.
It's a no ball. He was looking for a run. It was never there.
Well, he's looking to occupy the crease as long as possible. Rahul Dravid will pick up the singles and give the strike to Virendra Sehwag. And it's important for him to get runs if he's going to bat in this order right through this Test series. Two slips in a gully now for Shoaib Akhtar.
Making him hop, but he gets to the other end. Saw a glimpse of Imran Farad, the 12th man, who's on for Salman Butt. Defensive field against Sehwag, and it makes sense. Just one man close on the onside. That is a short leg, which is not very close to him. He's there to stop his pushes. Good running. Pinch another run. It's 165 without a wicket. Break. No break on this pitch. Pakistan not yet off the mark. India 171 without a wicket. He's bowling at a good pace today, Shoaib Akhtar. Very fresh, and he wants to prove a point. He had great series against England. So much depends on his health if Pakistan are to trouble India in this series. It's good that he's enjoying himself. There's a big smile on his face. This is a revamped Shoaib Akhtar. Great attitude. He's shown good fitness, and he's been a team player, which augurs well for Pakistan's future.
Again on the shorter side. Take a look at the pitch map through the Hawkeye. You find a lot of deliveries. Short of a length. He's very tricky when he bowls up, and the slower deliveries when he mixes it up. See, most of it is short of a length, and not too many. Just 3 in the block hole. You need to bowl a fuller length and mix the slower deliveries. That's when the batsman gets into two minds.
He's an intelligent operator, Shoaib Akhtar. He would straight away know which length to bowl at on a pitch like this. He hasn't overdone the slow delivery, neither the bounces. He's been very much reserved in his line of attack. But we know that when he'll see the opportunity, he will experiment his total craft. Very smart operator. Not only the pace that he has, but also he's shown a lot of brains in how he operates. There's that slow delivery we're talking about. Misfired by him.
Trying to mislead the batsman, was he? Huge grunt and a slower delivery.
It's an excellent option that he has got. Rahul Dravid watching it carefully, intently, and there you see the eye line changed because it came at a higher pitch and then it dipped. But because it was a full toss delivery, he managed it well in the end, Rahul Dravid. Waited, played it safely. This time follows it up with a bouncer. Now this is good bowling. When I say that he's a smart operator, there was this one example of how smart he has been. Slow one followed by a bouncer.
That's what he did against England. Mixed it up quite nicely, had the batsman in two minds. picked up 3 wickets in one spell that changed the match for Pakistan.
He always has a word or two to say to the best batsman in the camp. Rahul Dravid completely ignored him. Bit of reverse swing, but he had to put in a lot of effort. Look at that bowling speed, 94.5 miles per hour. And Rahul Dravid, as cool as ever, played it with a straight bat, defended solidly.
Bit of change in action as well, bit more slingier. Probably getting a little more round arm to get the reverse swing going for him.
Shoaib Akhtar has varied his pace quite intelligently in this innings. Balls coming at you with at a different pace can obviously unsettle you. Expect the ball to travel hard at you, and then suddenly there's a slow one. That last ball, the edge of the screen, was probably the slow one. Rahul Dravid wanted a run. He wants Sehwag to take it up. Talking about variation in pace and speed from Shoaib Akhtar. Top of the screen, at the edge of the screen, on top there. This ball was a slow one that was bowled really well by him. Turned out to be a full toss, but Rahul Dravid really had to keep it away. It's the high full toss, that slow one. Nothing happening off the pitch. Rahul Dravid has been very solidly placed on 40. Allowing the ball to come and hit his bat. Perfect way to play a defensive shot. That bat not pushed away from the body, waiting for the ball to come and hit the bat. Good pace from Shoaib. He's bowled with a big heart, Shoaib Akhtar, right throughout the season. And he's not going to go down in this innings as well. On a slow pitch, he has made the batsman think. That bat, feeling the impact of that ball from Shoaib. Nice soft hands from Rahul Dravid. .179 without a wicket.
screen there. There's his boots. Little nicks in there to get the toes to release a bit of pressure. And the big toe there coming there on the left side. We've still got a slip and a gully. Here we go. We've got some play here, finally.
Lovely piece of willow Virender Sehwag's got.
Yeah, his bat's around about £2.7, £2.8. He uses a very short handle, just a couple of inches shorter than normal short handles. There it is there. Carries, I heard, 6 to 8 bats with him on the road. Must have a big cricket bag, that's for sure. Runs around the corner, only one. Well, if you keep making 248 from just 242 balls, you're going to wear a few out. One of the digital shots here taken here by one of the newspaper photographers here. You'll see that tomorrow somewhere, but you got it first on 10 Sport.
Another 10 runs is what these two will look at. 2 slips in a gully for Rahul Dravid.
I must say, as we speak, those lights have got really bright now, and you can tell that by the, you can just see the shadows, 4 shadows by the players. So they've had a little bit of a look here, both the umpires. Don't forget, the first world record we've got to get past is 414. That's their aim for these two batsmen at the moment. Just 2 hits away. Run there.
Again, Pankaj Roy and Vinu Mankad came in Chennai. And some pretty good ones. 387. Glenn Turner and Jarvis. Good Aussie partnership there. The Laurie and Simpson.
Yes, Griffith and Hall must have been playing in that match as well, so that is a fantastic opening partnership. Cameron Akmal looking up as if might have struggled to see that. He's done a really good job as well with the gloves. Let's not forget about that. It's just 2 byes. Just have a look at it here. His reaction here is a poor ball, went to let it go. Good footwork. And he looks up. I don't know whether he's looking at the bowler or the umpire. But he did very well to get to it. Was in the slot to go. End of the over. 404 for no loss. Sehwag 248, just 2 away from his 250 here.